All right, so this is what I've been trying to do in Space Battle since I first started playing the game, and it kind of turned out like this by accident. So all of the ships that are at the tail right now have a marine module, essentially making them transports. So thanks to that, they're in the perfect position to do this flanking maneuver. And I'd say that, like I said, it was an accident, and um, I think I'll be using the transport thingy behavior quite a bit now. And the point though is, um, yeah, you need to make make sure the trajectories are stable because at some point I've seen, I think we're going to miss something. Um, I've seen them screw because either of predicted collisions, which I don't know why that should happen. Uh, but in any case, that's what happens sometimes. So you need to mind the trajectory. Now, the other thing is, you will see this Titan here, um, and you won't see it. So essentially, this is the time when their fast boys try to do our flanking maneuver, but they're fast and they they are exposing their broadsides. So when that happens, snipe them off with your lasers. This is especially because the lasers are long range and deliver almost instantaneous damage. As you can see, we cleaned that up, and now minding our trajectory here. So yeah, essentially, we are trying to replicate that first uh, scenario where they when where the enemy is forced to show us their broadside, either to the flanking force or to our main force. But as you can see, it will, well, at least some of the alien ships are going um, to focus their attention on the flanking force. Some will stay on the main force, but um, when that happens, we will start picking off both of them. Ideally, you'll be monitoring just that as a and use the focus fire because it's easier and not always the AI picks up on that, on those opportunities. Although you will see in just a moment that it does, and the PDCs are working overtime. In this case, yeah, we have lost our uh, radiators here, but that's no matter. Overall, they are going to, yeah, there we are. That Titan is going to almost implode in a minute. Especially when I resume the video. Not the video, but the battle. Yeah. So the recording is a little bit sped up, so don't mind that. Those jerky moves, I mean. And there, it just evaporated, the Titan that is. And soon the others will follow. So, all in all, it it's what I wanted to pull off, but it's a little bit hard with the normal settings. So, like I said, having the transports there and not and them being not just transports help this one. I've tried since with without transport um, features, but the results are a little bit varied. Let's put it that way, because because I don't have chips with the same acceleration, they tend to um, well, that and being in tight formation tends to what's it called, tends to put them in trajectories where they collide, and when that happens they just shoot off in a random direction, which is not ideal. So having a way to keep the speeds even though they have different uh, engine acceleration and so forth would be ideal, but you know, you can't have it all, at least now. So this will have to do. As you can see, this is just the cleanup. But yeah, make sure you are using the focus target, so you don't miss a chance to broadside someone and take them out easier than otherwise possible. Yeah, and the mothership almost implodes here. Hmm. Yeah, granted, I had a few more ships than they did, but still better result than the out resolve. And here we are. Most of my ships are operational, a few damaged, one a little bit more than the others. But compared to the out resolve, this is better outcome. All right, see you next time.